revisit what you originally hoped to gain. In other words, why did I want to do that in the first place? What was my reason for that in the first place? And examine it. Was that really important to me?
Welcome to Life with Lennon. In this inspiring interview, you'll learn how to regenerate enthusiasm and commitment to your goals, and how you can get others to help you achieve your goals by helping them to do the same. Larry Dennis is the founder and president of Turbo Leadership Systems, a company that has trained thousands of leaders how to increase their enthusiasm, their self-confidence, their communication, and their leadership skills. Personally, I recognized Larry as somebody that I aspire to be like nearly 10 years ago, so I took him to lunch and asked him to be my mentor. This started a lifelong relationship between us that spans both the personal and the professional. Larry Dennis is an expert on setting and achieving goals and a master teacher. So let's ask him, Larry, what advice do you have for somebody who has set a goal they were excited about but failed to bring it to completion?
One of the biggest challenges any of us have is setting goals and then running out of energy. It's just a part of life. We run into obstacles we didn't anticipate. Other things come up. It's harder than we thought it would be. And maybe sometimes we lose sight of why we originally set the goal. We lose sight of the end objective and the feeling we had about how wonderful it was going to be when we had the money in the bank, or we'd lost the weight, or we had the project completed, or we had the degree, or whatever it was. So this is common to us all. So those who are successful, it seems to me, have found a way to regenerate, to start over again, to experience what would commonly be called, I would say, renewal and a recommitment. So I don't know all the answers to that question, but some of them might be, and I believe are, revisit what you originally hoped to gain. In other words, why did I want to do that in the first place? What was my reason for that in the first place? And examine it. Was that really important to me? And then I would highly recommend that you look at the progress you've made. See, in fact, what I have accomplished so far. Give yourself credit for what you've accomplished. Give yourself a pat on the back for what you've achieved, the part of it you've gotten done. And look at how you did that. How was I able to do that? What was the impetus behind that? What were the methods I used potentially to accomplish whatever it is that you are able to accomplish? And without a question, what we all need is someone to support us. And maybe you had support before, maybe you didn't. Chances are you could have had more. And if you could find one person, preferably 2 or 3, we call this a support group, a mastermind group, who will check in on you on a regular basis, and I'd recommend weekly, where you've declared your objective, you've declared your goal, you've set your intention, and you've talked about what you're going to do in the coming week to make that happen. And then you've met with them to provide them with support, and they've met with you to provide you with support, and you do hold one another accountable. Those are some of the ideas that I have. And one of the most important things I would say about being a support person is you can't give people permission to fail. That is to say, you're an enabler if you say, well, that's okay, I was too busy too. You're a support person if you say, is this goal still important to you? If the answer is yes, you can say, well, what's your new action plan? If the answer is no, say it's their goal, not yours after all. You can say, well, what's your new plan? Or what's your new goal? What's your new goal? And there, set up the new goal, because you and I want to surround ourselves with goal-oriented people, and people won't continue to support us if we don't take some action toward what we say we want to accomplish. Those are some thoughts that I have on the subject. I'm sure there are others who've got better ideas than those, but those are my ideas.
I've been honored to call Larry a friend and a mentor over the years, and I hope that you got as much out of his advice and wisdom as I have. To learn more about Larry and to become a more empowering leader yourself, visit Larry's website, turbols.com. And if you want to catch more inspiring tips from Larry in the future, then subscribe to Larry's brand new YouTube channel. If you'd like to learn more about me, then visit lennon.life. And to catch more inspiring interviews and content like this in the future, then subscribe here. Peace and blessings to all of you.